First, the obvious is that it was a very different time 60 years ago, or rather 70 years ago. And uh, when Beveridge began to think through what a welfare state would look like, then poverty, undernourishment, very bad housing, bad or no education was afflicted many in the population. In the course of the last 7 decades, in most of Europe, indeed all of Western Europe, and to a degree of Eastern Europe, which is the former communist countries, you have had a welfare state of differing kinds, but one which has raised most people out of dire poverty, provided social services, provided education, and in many cases provided decent housing. And that's been a huge achievement. It's been perhaps the most single social achievement, the largest single social achievement of European countries, and one which European countries can be rightly proud. The difficulty now, clearly, is just to say the obvious, is that in most of these states, the welfare state, as it's been developed, is no longer affordable at the levels in which it became, which it developed into. There are exceptions to that. The Scandinavian states, Germany to a degree, but many are, as you mentioned earlier, have demographic trends which are very negative in the way of providing for future generations welfare, and therefore all of them have to come to some kind of accommodation with their reduced circumstances. My argument would be that that has to be, and why I'm keen on this project, is that it should be, at least in part, owned by people at large, rather than this or that party in power.